Why are so many people unhappy? I think it's okay to be unhappy sometimes because things happen in life. But I'm talking about the people who are always unhappy. Life just never seems to go right. Nothing good ever happens. Why are these people so unhappy? Maybe right now you're saying to yourself, why is my life so unhappy? Well, I think that happiness is a choice. You have to choose to be happy. Happiness is a divine decree, not a human condition. Too many people work jobs that they aren't happy with or have relationships that aren't positive, and even some people, or most people, ultimately make decisions that aren't positive. If you're working a job that you aren't happy with, then you're almost setting yourself up for failure. There's a saying that goes, do what you love well enough for free, and eventually someone will pay you for it. For example, look at professional athletes, or musicians, or magicians, video game makers, actors, artists. Almost any profession you can think of came out of someone's passion for a particular subject. I know many people are in bad situations, bad circumstances, and they need money, and that's why we call that a job. When you're ready to spread your wings and to live out your true life calling, your true passion, the sole reason that you were put here on this earth, you'll be brave enough to spread your wings, go out there and take a risk. It may be uncomfortable, it may be scary, but it'll all be worth it for those who believe and they trust in what they're here to do on this earth. Being successful doesn't always mean money. I like to say work for a cause and not an applause. So here's some action steps. I'll give you a warning. These are going to be tough, especially in our society, but they are not impossible. So, in order to make the right decisions, number one, I need you to look who you're around. If the people around you aren't better than you in some way, or even better, if the people around you are not your role models or who you want your role models to be, you may want to reconsider. If we do a little math and we take the sum of your 5 closest friends, I can calculate exactly where you'll be in 5 years. So choose your friends wisely. They can be like an elevator. They'll either take you up or they'll bring you down. Number 2, media. Now this one's gonna be the toughest. The reason I decided to make this video is for this exact reason. As I got older, I became more aware of what was going on in the world. I saw that we are constantly fed the negative. What I mean is, when is the last time you saw a news station cover more positive than negative? Or when is the last time you saw breaking news on people being good Samaritans around the world? You can be sitting right now with the TV in front of you 8 out of 10 times and bad news is going to be talked about. They have already warned you about how a house is burned down or a house is caught on fire and a shooting just happened, but they'll tell you about that later. But if that wasn't enough, they still have it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. What's the last positive thing you saw trending on Twitter? And no, I don't mean who won their first Oscar out of 10 nominations. I'm talking about actual positive stuff. By good, I mean random stranger delivered Thanksgiving meals, a random stranger feeding the homeless. I don't mean to get too political, but that's usually what we talk about. So how about the blacks and whites marching for civil rights? Or even the Muslims and Americans rekindling the melting pot? I'll wait. My point is to seek out positive. You can go to YouTube and type in positivity and just sit there for hours getting your daily dosage in of positive energy. In fact, I think we should treat it as just that, a daily dosage. Don't just view positivity as a feeling that comes and goes. View it as positive nutrients you need in order to live your daily lives. I guarantee you, you'll feel better trying. Make a purposeful push for positive. TV, music, games, people, and don't forget food. Number 3, the last step I'll give you today is to make the choice. Make a conscious effort every single day to be happy. In my house, I have a sign right before you enter my living room that's happiness is not something ready-made, It comes from your own actions. Simply saying, choose to be happy. This will require a little bit of extra effort. Choose to be happy. Have happy friends, eat happy food, and choose a happy career. If you choose to be happy on a daily basis, I promise you that everything else will just fall into place. Don't worry about if negative things come up, because I promise you that they will. And they will test you, and they will be tough. You just have to figure out where to go from there, figure out what's the best solution, and then continue to move forward. After you've done all that you can do, it's time to make the choice. So what are you going to choose? Give in to the negative or be a part of the positive? Here's a better question. Which one would you want to hang around?